when faith feels silent. There are seasons when heaven feels quiet, when you pray and only your echo answers back, when you fast, cry, and wait, yet nothing moves. I am Elijah. I called fire from heaven, but I also hid in a cave, trembling, asking, Lord, where are you? Faith is not always loud. Sometimes faith whispers through tears. Sometimes faith is holding on when you don't hear a thing. God's silence is not his absence. His quiet is often his classroom. When faith feels silent, your heart becomes the altar. Every tear becomes a prayer. Every breath an offering of trust. For God trains his warriors not only in victory, but in waiting. Job sat in ashes and said, though he slay me, yet will I trust him. That is faith, not built on feelings, but rooted in knowing who he is, even when you don't see his hand. Child of God, silence is not rejection. It is preparation. The seed doesn't shout when it's growing. The roots go deep before the fruit is seen. So does your faith. You may say, Lord, I can't hear you. And he replies, I'm closer than your breath. For Psalm 46:10 declares, be still and know that I am God. Stillness is not weakness. It's surrender. When faith feels silent, worship anyway. When prayers seem unanswered, keep praying. When the night is long, trust the dawn will come. For faith that stands in silence is faith that will stand forever. I've learned that God speaks the loudest when everything else is quiet. He may not speak to your ears, but he's writing something deep in your spirit. The silence is not the end of your story. It's the space where God shapes your strength. So don't give up in the stillness. He is nearer than you think. Even when heaven seems quiet, the promise still stands. I will never leave you nor forsake you. And one day, the silence will break, and his voice will fill the room again.